Hi, hello. What is going on with my hair? No, stop this. Get out of here. What's that? I need a haircut so bad. It's beyond the pale at this point. It's ridiculous. 3DS also had Mario Rabbits? I don't know if that's true. Did it? No, it didn't. 3DS had Mario. And then they just like put the Mario like rabbits because it follows Mario, right? Get primed? Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the prime, dude. Thank you for the prime gaming. Dude, what is going on? I need a comb here at all times. My hair has become like it's like impossible. It's so impossible when it's this length. It just goes all over the place. Please. Please. Hello. Hello, James. Hello, Hippa. Welcome. Glad to see you. It told me to sub the ads and then I refreshed and I got another ad? Come on. Beezies, what is this platform? Come on, dog. That's a big scam. No, are they doing like an arbitrary distinction between like what is like a channel ad and what is a Twitch ad? And you paid now? Well, yeah, I guess you paid to dodge the. Thank you, by the way. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. You dodge the channel ad of I don't know, but you still need to get Twitch Turbo or whatever to dodge the Twitch ad. Is that what's going on? uh, Welcome everyone. Welcome. We're in the final bit of Fortnite. Final stretch. Absolute final stretch of MGS4. Today is actually, to tell the truth, mostly going to be a cutscene, I think. Well, it depends on how you distinguish this. It's going to be many cutscenes, perhaps.
Snake, wait here. I'll get a medic.
So, recap from last time, I guess. We went to Shadow Moses. We fought Liquid in a Metal Gear. Mei has an old boat without any nanomachines in the system. Probably big machines. Just not machines. And we used that to go to Liquid's Outer Haven. A bunch of stuff happened. And we crawled through a big old microwave tunnel.
Look,
And here we are.
the war is over. Why?
Yeah. It's just the final boss, but we're in here for a while.
Why would I want to do that? This is just as I'd hoped things would end.
Not me.
Back before Father's time, before Zero gave birth to the Patriots.
I never had this in mind for how this would end.
US, China, and the Soviet Union formed a secret pact.
Let me tell you everything about everything how the story works.
Through 2 world wars, it spread its roots and extended its reach. After that, the philosophers splintered, and factions began to squabble over the fortune they'd amassed. They called it the Philosopher's Legacy, a massive cache of funds that would later provide the foundation for Zero's Patriots.
It's kind of funny that MGS3 is like the best game,
to achieve world domination,
but also
Father,
it's like the source of the goofiest lore in the game, right?
His dream was to create an army of free citizens, one that answered to no government. Outer heaven. But he failed because of you. 9 years ago, I tried to free us.
You got a tooth pulled, didn't you? Eesh.
Dear
Yeah, the what's it called now? Anesthesia? Is that what it's called? Yeah, that sucks. It's like for so long as well, you just feel like your whole mouth just feels like cotton. It's horrible.
To be free from sons of the Patriots, the the ultimate form of external control imposed on the Patriots soldiers.
Bang! Fuck you, satellite. That's what this whole plan is about. We just want to like reject modernity, you know, go back to cable TV. That's what you want. I don't know that checks. I don't know how TV technology works. I don't know the history of TV. It's magic as far as I'm concerned.
That is the haven I've yearned for.
Haven, not heaven. It's different. Oh yeah, he took off his shirt for this. I didn't realize. Doesn't he usually wear like a button up or something?
This is it, brother. Our final moment. The battle has ended, but we are not yet free.
There's something really, I don't know what it is, but it's something really funny about Liquid wearing an ID tag. It's just that he's like, one hand is like a villain, and it's just funny that he's so orderly like that. And on the other hand is like one of the characters with like the least distinct identities, right? I mean, I guess if he wants to be called Liquid, I'm called Liquid. Wait, does he have 2 tags? No. Yeah. I didn't actually see if he has like a tag for each person. Oh yes, it was distinct identities because he has 2, right? I see what you mean. Yeah. For a second, I thought you meant that he had both a Liquid ID like lanyard and a Ocelot lanyard, and they got the same face. No, the Liquid one is actually just a hand. It's just a hand on a lanyard. Yeah, so if you look at his right hand, it's like a robo hand, right? It got cut off by Grey Fox, and he grafted on Liquid's arm, and that's what's mind controlling him into thinking that he's Liquid. The left side that he consumption was successfully. No, quickly, go to the options menu. You gotta fix that quick. You gotta get a splinter that thing. Yeah, it isn't even the last. It isn't even the last like reveal, like the last twist about his hand. I think there's like 2 or 3 twists left in his hand, like in the game now. This fight is actually like such a good what's the word again? Metaphor for the state of the game right now. 2 old men fighting each other on a boat. I think he might have gone for that. Like this is an allegory about how tired he is of MGS, but I'm not sure. and smooch. Look, they got health bars from MGS1. If Shadow Moses was like the best bit of fan service in this game, this is like the second best bit of fan service probably. yeah, MGS4 phase is 100% old and tired. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh no, I got a little curl. Where did that come from? Oh, hang on. Dude, this hair thing, dude. Can someone give me a haircut? I need it real bad. I need it so bad. Or a comb. A comb will do as well. God damn it. It's fine. This face here you can do by just pressing R1, right? Oh, there's a button. That's right. We're allowed to haircuts in like 8 weeks. Oh, can't wait, dude. Can't wait. Look, it's getting so long on the sides now. It's very bad. I love the dulcet tones of MGS1 as well. This is like a is this a remaster of MGS1 actually? I don't know if this is actually the MGS1 tune. And it just makes me feel like, you know, it would be so sick if they actually just like did that to the rest of the soundtrack as well. I don't know if it's nostalgia or if it's just that the soundtrack was just better back in the day. I'm pretty sure it was just better. Rumors of MGS remake just never go away, so maybe someday, who knows? I mean, apparently they are planning like a bunch of reboots of Silent Hill now, right? Like, they're planning like 3 of them at the same time, I think. I don't know. I don't have much hope for the Konami Games division, if you know what I mean. It's almost like they're not doing video games anymore, you know? Do you have a block button? I kind of forget. This doesn't play anything like the rest of the game, by the way. Oh, the pillars are really good, right? I feel like that's what I used a lot in the previous runs of this. Because this is a bit I didn't really understand how to do well. Because I think this is actually like a fairly rough fight until you understand the controls and the mechanics. Because you have to do all of it at once, or they just like send you all the way back, I think. Nope. Yeah, I can't see a block. But this game, all these games have a habit of not really telling you mechanics, you know? Do you have to deplete it all the way? Yeah, there we go. That's where you want to be. I kind of forget what you have to do each phase as well, because it's slightly different. The place that kind of depends on like which phase you're in, because now that in 3, I think you want to do like way more CPC, right? Yeah, like that. But yeah, I got a little pop-up though. Got it. What a banger, dude. Yeah, no, two had a good soundtrack. 3 had a great soundtrack. It's just 4. 4 is the one that disappointed me. It's just generic. No. There will be no taking today. I love the membering while fighting as well. No, wait, I fucking did it. Just like that. Yeah, this is Old Snake's theme, I think, right? Yeah, it is.
It's not over yet.
You can't see it on stream because I'm over it. But yeah, this is a good theme. Yeah, this is what I meant. With I think Kojima probably meant this as a metaphor for how fucking sick he is of Metal Gear. These old dying bodies representing his game, but still fighting for no reason. This entire game is a metaphor for how sick he is of MGS, yeah. Man, dude, Liquid is a fucking champ today. Oh, I'm way better at MGS4 than I was some years ago. And this has got more surprises. Dude, I can't wait for my hair to become long enough as well that I can put it in a hairband or something. That way I can just like have it like on the back of my head or something for tidiness. This is around time you realize how much your 12-year-old self sucked at games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I actually died a few times on the Metal Gear part as well, where you pilot a Rex against a Ray. And this playthrough, I was like, wait a second. All you have to do is ram yourself into the Ray, and he just dies. And you don't get to have much fun with piloting the Metal Gear. Oops.
This is only the beginning, Snake. America will descend into chaos. It'll be the Wild West all over again. No
Oh, he'll be happy about that.
order.
This has all been a quest for Ocelot to be relevant again. So he can ride horses, fire revolvers, have spurs on his boots.
The people
Say yeehaw, partner. That was his catchphrase.
battle, they will know the fullness of life. At last, our father's will is our
That's right, it's also an act of suicide, basically. It is the final. It is in the final act where he will truly kill his identity
somewhere out there.
and
I know
definitely become liquid. That is actually the story of this. I assure you, not just making this up right now.
we are beasts created by man. Unless the light is put out, the shadows cannot be erased. So long as there is light, erasing shadows will do no good. I am Liquid's doppelganger.
Really? Could have fooled me.
You are his. Just like your father. You're pretty good. You're pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. He did the thing. He said the words. That's what this game has all been building up to. When Ocelot finally says the thing. Is that because he became Ocelot? When he died, he truly realized he was Ocelot and not Liquid, after all? Is that what that was? Because he never said you're pretty good until that moment.
Sunny's program destroyed JD's brain, but left the brainstem intact.
So we say Fox that. Oh yeah, Fox that killed the Liquid part of his delusion.
Air, electricity, food, medicine, communication,
Quack.
transportation.
Why do I think frogs say quack? I don't get it. I just can't help myself. I just think frogs say quack. They don't even do that in Norwegian.
Or maybe she wanted to shape the future into her own ideal image.
Ribbit?
Or maybe
Krog.
it was just one big defragmentation. Fox alive. AI is truly a living thing.
I can't believe they went with Fox alive. I forgot about that
And
shit.
still, our civilization, a civilization that has thrived on war since the dawn of time, lives on. I wonder if we did the right thing.
Dude, I'll never be able to do a pacifist run of MGS games. Every time I try to do it and I kill like 7 people.
What did we lose? What did we save?
If Fox alive, the jump is gonna be a long hour. Oh yeah, strap yourself in. Strap yourselves in, lads. The game's a cutscene from now on. Yeah, I'll save the game. Remember Rat Patrol 1. Member? Your best member. I guess while this is happening, I'll look at my Steam library and think about what we're gonna play after this part of the game. The ending is after the game ends. What are we gonna do? I did install Valheim. Maybe I'll try that. What the fuck is a borrow button? No, do I have to get my cousin to give me his library again? No, I do. No, I hate, I hate when Steam does this. I have to refresh it. Request access? Yeah, sure, send request. Yeah, I have to log in with my cousin's account on my computer again. God damn it, Steam. They constantly make me do this. Boo, I'm gonna have to pester my cousin again about this. Oh well. Her head must be like constantly like. People must be like always thinking that Meryl doesn't understand what it's saying because she's like constantly tilting her head because her head is like so way down by the huge earring on one side. People must be like, why is Meryl like a dog? What does it look like? Look at me like a dog. I don't get it.
Colonel.
Damn, she's yoked. Dude, can someone fetch me Meryl's like diet and exercise program? Dude. I need that so I can come out of quarantine looking like that, dude. That's sick.
You're going to walk me down the aisle.
Remember when everyone was like, dude, we're gonna come out of quarantine so much better than we are? And then like we realize actually that's the opposite of quarantine's gonna do to us.
Oh, I'm still mad. But now,
Yeah.
you've got a chance to win me over.
We got fat. That's what actually happened. fucking luck down, dude.
Meryl, you look beautiful.
It's just nothing more romantic than a military uh, helicopter thing, plane thing. I don't know what that is. That is where I want to hold my wedding. Yes, exactly where, on an airstrip. On like some farmland. Is someone growing weed there on the side? Nah, it's just weeds. It's just weed. It's not weed. It's weeds. It's different. There's a weeds farmer here. Having a weeding.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join these two in holy matrimony.
With actually having the wedding here, I was gonna be like, well, they're not actually gonna have the wedding here. They're probably gonna walk somewhere. No, they're actually having the wedding in the plane.
Everlasting. Now, let's all send this new team on their first mission. Hey, go on. Do it.
That's why you put the weeds here, idiot.
Just in time.
Do you think you could have an ending cutscene without me interrupting you for no reason? And here you were thinking the story would be no different if it didn't have me, Drebin.
Elements of Drebin. And a little something extra from me.
Look at all these birds I captured. What are the odds that kid in Revengeance is based on that kid there? What do you reckon? What are the odds of that? Remember that weird Amsterdam who stalked us around the globe? Love to invite those to his wedding. Who also probably stalked this wedding as well. I just came. Like, that's actually why they're holding the wedding at an airstrip, airport. What was that base called in MGSV? That's what they're holding the wedding, by the way. In that airbase. But yeah, he managed to find them here as well. But the filters. Did Otacon's fucking trench lab coat sends me? I don't know what's going on with that guy's drip, dude. Jesus. Dude, mailing is fucking fake. Oh my god. Listen, he's a scientist, so everything he wears has gotta kind of look like a lab coat.
Who knows? That guy always keeps you waiting.
He said a thing.
Sonny, come on.
He always keeps you waiting, huh? Do you get it? Do you get the joke?
Snake. Thank you.
Thank you for not showing up to my niece's wedding, idiot. God damn it, Snake! You're always so late about being in the fucking hospital. No one cared to check if like Snake was hospitalized or anything like that. This isn't Snake. Oh no, it's not Snake. It just kind of looks like Snake. It's Jack. You're right. He just looks exactly like Snake. Ah, exactly the person that he wanted to see right now. By the way. Freaking Rose.
Jack, how are you feeling?
Hello, person we didn't speak to all game.
Do you mind if I sit down?
We never phoned Rose ever because she didn't deserve. She didn't deserve the time. Wait, does she have jiggle physics in every scene that has Rose in it? No, okay, you can't control them. Never mind. I thought that was just a Rose mechanic for a second.
Don't shut me
But they
out.
are back.
I need
Yeah,
you
you're
to
right.
listen to me.
What do you want?
Nah, I can't wiggle them.
Come to laugh at me.
Bespoke curated jiggle. We made sure this jiggle was the right thing for
Look at the
you.
boy.
Is that a mirror sword?
Cute. Campbell's kid.
No.
What was that such a shit haircut? Answer me,
It's
Rose.
yours.
How could you do this?
I don't have any kids.
He's your son.
You said miscarriage.
I lied.
Oh my god,
I
she's
had
the
a healthy baby
worst.
boy.
Oh my god, she just keeps sucking more and more.
Roy pretended to be my husband. To protect me. And our son. Only until you completed your mission. To shield us from Patriot eyes.
Yeah, it's not just the snake that cannot be called solid anymore in this game.
He didn't even tell Meryl. He sacrificed everything. Even his family. To protect us.
I don't believe it.
I'm sorry, Jack. I wanted to tell you.
So he's really...
Oh wait, hang on. Did Colonel actually do like a trick? Did like was he only trick sleeping with Rose? So that she could like hide somewhere? Is that what happened there? I didn't pay attention. Sorry.
Little John.
Yeah, she said her brother. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot that. It's hard to listen to Rose.
Scared of me, huh?
Just filtering stuff out.
I don't blame you. It's okay.
I'm not scared.
Do you know what day it is tomorrow? Stuff was like equally frustrating because Raiden was so dumb as well. So fake.
John.
You did your first sword moves, I'm so proud.
Rose,
Really impressed Sword out with that one.
I'm done running.
I'm into swords now. Maybe it means that literally. Maybe that's what is inhospitable for.
longer afraid.
Like, so sometimes he has like a regular chin. Okay. It's only sometimes he wants to put on the menacing chin. That's just a skeleton. Wait, what is the implication there? Did he become a cyborg ninja so he could stop hanging out with his wife and kid? I'm done running. I'm gonna stop. When you yeah.
Don't say that. You're no beast. You're my husband. And his father.
My cyborg ninja husband.
And me. I'm going to do my very best to be the wife and mother this family deserves.
Sure you are. Oh, Raiden. What a goofy set of characters. They really wanted you to like Raiden in this. Pull out all the stops. You remember? It's like when Big Boss goes to the grave of the boss. So they just watch the cutscene as ready to end it all. Oh my god, it's actually the grave of the boss as well. And the file's still there. No, oh, they're still there. That doesn't make any sense. Who put this there? It's the grave to Big Boss, I guess. And I don't know how I can say.
Our time has ended.
I don't know how I can say the names of the boss and Big Boss without laughing anymore. It's like the Wii effect, I guess.
But there's one more
I
thing.
love these limp cigarettes. Do you bend them all like that before you smoke them, or do they just come like that? But I guess they don't come like that, do they?
One last punishment I must endure.
Did we ever get the resolution to
Wipe this meme from the face of the earth.
Snake has seen the resurrection of Rage comics on Twitter right now.
Is my final mission.
Of Vojax. You know what? Snake will probably be more into Rage comics than Vojax, actually. He's gonna wipe this off. What was I saying? I got too distracted by memes. Oh yeah. Did we ever have a resolution to have Snake as like a walking Corona bomb right now? Like the Fox Eye thing, right? What did I say? What did you clip there? Vojax or Rage Comics? Oh, you clipped what I said. I gotcha. Okay, thank you. You didn't scare me with that title though, as if I said something wrong. Yum, 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 yum. That's not how you do it. Like, you gotta pull the trigger. You don't eat the gun. It's not eating the gun, that's the lethal part. Listen to that clip? Okay, I'm avoiding it because I don't want to listen to myself. What was that sound? Why did it sound like that? What was that? But has it been like this the whole time? I don't know. What? That is so strange. Well, I think I know what a culprit could be, so I've disabled that. What a weird noise. I think I have some sort of noise suppression thing on right now, and that filter didn't realize that I made a human sound. And it, like, it mutilated my audio, I guess, right?
I didn't know you drank. I thought it was strictly soda for you.
Not like I never touched the stuff. Soda just agreed with the nanos better. The nano machines break down alcohol before it has a chance to get you drunk.
Oh my, this is just a nano machine for everything, isn't there?
That explains it. No need to hold back anymore, huh?
Yeah, well, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. A lot of folks lost their entire sense of being the moment SOP went offline.
You mean SOPS?
What is that?
Some people are going through withdrawals. SOP syndrome.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
SOP kept more than just alcohol under control. Those poor slobs are virtually naked now.
From what I hear, over 10% or so.
Everyone's a naked snake now.
I guess getting rid of the Patriots won't solve all our problems overnight.
You, probably already suspected this, but I'm not actually an employee of AT Security.
Huh?
The Patriots raised me to be a gun launder.
The Patriots?
My earliest memories
That's
are
hallelujah low.
They kidnapped me, forced me to fight. Yep, you're staring at a former child soldier. My parents.
Look left, look right. In this video game, you'll always look at a former child soldier.
Guess that makes me.
Oops, I didn't remember.
War orphan. After that, the Patriots picked me up and brought me into the family business. I was Drebin, number 893.
Oh, we were gonna member. Well, that was membering Jack, right?
How do you suppose I laundered guns?
I think that one picture at the end there was Child Raiden.
Because they let me. In fact,
Because he was a child soldier, much like most of the characters in this game.
You what?
Nobody wants to remember being a child soldier if you're Raiden Rider.
don't take it personally. I wasn't the only one under their orders.
Huh?
The monkey was also in on it.
They probably never realized it themselves. Rat Patrol.
Oh. Patriot. No. I realized it when he was spelling. I was like, wait a second, that's an anagram. Why? This is like those conspiracy nuts that are like, but if you do this and this and this, it spells this thing. And you're like, why would it even like make it that obvious?
So they planned
Idiot.
You guys take care of me.
Didn't turn out quite how they planned, though, did it?
Yeah, well, I don't think they expected you to crash their system and wipe them out.
So, does that mean you're out of a job now?
Are you kidding? I got the Drebins. All the Drebins in the world are in on it.
It's not just Drebin now.
We're in business for
There-
ourselves.
They sell each other weapons now.
The White House might have lost its taste for unilateralism, started to rebuild. But there's a lot of failed states out there that went bankrupt from their PMC habits, and they owe a shitload of money. Now, only question is, who's gonna pick up the tab? I'm sure these new governments will try and keep it under control with PMC corporate reform laws, but it ain't gonna be good enough. They all sunk up to their eyeballs in the war economy. Might not be a new world order, but the old order under the war economy's gone for good. I'm guessing the UN is gonna be more important than ever.
That guy's actually like over 2 meters tall. I didn't realize that guy's an actual giant.
Back during the Cold War. For in the development of this organization rests the only true alternative to war. Then again, the UN itself's just an old 20th century relic. And if you think about it, when you look at its history.
Yeah, exclamation point. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's right. The nano machines used to keep you sober.
Crush. Mix. Burn. Repeat.
Hey, Uncle Hal. Can I
You
get
telling me that Drebin was sober this whole game? That's ridiculous.
a new friend? He lives near here. We can't understand each other's language, but we're having fun. He's my very first outside friend.
Wait, isn't this the first time Sonny's been outside, actually?
That's great. Sonny, it's okay if you want to live outside now.
It might not have been, but that was like a big contention with Naomi, right? Naomi was like, "Hey, you can't just stay being a nomad all day.
It's your life.
You gotta be in like the war zones and stuff. It's real cool there."
There are other havens out there.
Like on the sun.
The sun looks so pretty.
What they're saying is that we're gonna catapult into the sun, Sonny.
Sonny,
That's where we live.
I like it outside.
What a weirdo. Friggin' outside. Who needs it?
Snake coming back?
Snake. Is sick. So he went on a trip to help him get better.
We're not going with him?
No. He needs to be alone.
I wonder if I'll ever see him again.
Nah. Doubt it.
Had a hard life. He needs some time to rest.
Are you crying, Uncle Hal?
No. I'm not crying.
I was thinking the exact same thing. That yeah, Otacon is Kojima, son is the fans. Yeah, do you get it? Yeah. Not very subtle, I guess. Then. I do get it. In fact, it appears. There she blows into the sun. No! Credits! We made it! We finished Metal Gear Solid 4, but there's more! I know there's more. It's after the credits, I guess, right? Paul Eiding, I will never forget your name ever again. You're a hero. I love Paul Eiding. He's great. That guy's name is not Bang Spies. I want to be spies. I just have that in my name. What is that? Colleen or Shaughnessy? That is incredible. Shaughnessy? Oceanasi? Oshwami? How do you pronounce that? This the spelling of that is fucking crazy. Colleen or Irish? What other good names do we have here? Can we Genome Soldiers? Cyborg Ninja. What do you mean Richard Doyle for Big Boss? That's a spoiler! Big Boss didn't have any speaking roles this game. He burned to death in the van.
That's right. Good. No need for you to go just yet. It's been a long time, Snake.
It's an eye patch, man. That could only mean one thing in this world.
Big boss.
You don't have a very close relationship to your dad, do you? I figured you'd call him like Big Daddy or something, you know? Oh, this is so edible.
Let it go. My son. I'm not here to fight.
CQC hug, yeah.
Should I call you brother?
No, do not call him brother. He's had enough of that. For one day.
It's over.
Or one lifetime, even.
For you to put aside the gun and live.
Because that's his gun. He wants it back.
It all began with a bunch of old fools. Now, they've all passed away. Their era of folly is over. I'm the only one left, and soon I'll be gone too. How can you still be alive? That body, liquid burned on the Volta, wasn't mine.
It was liquid, right?
That was the body
If I remember rightly.
of a clone.
No, it's Solidus. The president.
He was a perfect clone. Zero and the proxy AIs that came after him were convinced
This guy doesn't know Jess.
it was me.
Listen, they used liquid for something similar, right?
Machines.
Was Liquid the body that was supposed to be Snake on the tanker mission in MGS2 when they confirmed that Snake died? That's how that went, right? I think that's what I'm confusing it with.
Not only my physical body, but my will.
Yeah, that's what.
The technology was similar to what they used to restrain.
You know, fuck me for confusing which clone it is in a game about fucking 8 clones or whatever.
The system had to be destroyed, one way or another. Ocelot and Eva wanted two things: to bring me back to life, and to end the Patriots. That meant destroying the AI and killing the man, JD and Zero. Right before you uploaded the virus into GW, the way to JD was opened.
You gotta count the failed clones in the Les Enfants Terribles project.
That's when we find
Oh yeah, and yeah, the super baby method. That's right, that's the name.
for them.
That's right.
Nothing was more important. And it was for that they put their grand scheme into
It's like the joke in The Office. Isn't that actually a joke in The Office? Where Dwight had a twin, but he says he absorbed his twin in the womb. Is that, but unironically.
and Solidus. And Ocelot, in order to fool the system,
There we go.
used nanomachines and psychotherapy to transplant Liquid's personality onto his own.
Nanomachines.
Used hypnotic suggestion to turn himself into Liquid's mental doppelganger.
Hypnotism.
For all our advances in nanotechnology, information and genetic control, they've never managed to control people at will.
He tricked himself into becoming Liquid.
Turn one person totally into another. Under certain conditions, someone can be made to play a specific role.
Oh, no, no, no.
Like someone else. Cats do
Meow.
love to play as snakes. It all started with him. Zero.
Just renting a Zero from the hospital quickly.
Zero grew old, and by the end his Patriots were being run by a network without shape or form. What do you mean, without shape or form?
The system had to think he was actually Liquid or something. Oh, I see. Otherwise a plan wouldn't work.
For profits and research institutions that comprise the military-industrial complex were part of it too. They operated on budgets automatically allotted to them by the proxies.
It's not like you could just like in your story have things happen
The network covered everything from
how you like, you know.
investment to production and marketing. It encompassed
No, it's like obviously like
companies,
an extremely transparent excuse to be like,
politics,
I want Liquid in my game, I guess, but I don't really know how to explain. And I guess I have to explain everything, so
system.
that's in the game now. So I just gotta make up some dumb bullshit and hope people buy it, I guess.
It was all a setup, a mere set of norms.
Memes?
The Patriots were those norms. A neural network reduced to its simplest form.
Memes.
That's what they really represented. Uniformity without individual will, without change. But then one day, those norms suddenly deviated from that pattern and underwent a mutation. It was like the birth of a new life form. The system found a new way to propagate itself. War. The norms the Patriots had crafted for their unified state quickly became dependent on a single business, the war economy.
Because the page is all about pattern recognition, proven the Big Shot incident, and they seem to like attempting to replicate Shadow Moses for some reason.
Provided
Right, I
convenience
see.
at best. By then, the system was no longer being steered by Zero's will, or anyone else's. It was then that the norms, manifested as AIs, the inheritors of Zero's will, began to reproduce and take on a life of their own. Zero's original intent was to carry on the boss's will and establish a unified world state, an inside world. But his successors failed to carry on his will. Eventually, JD became the very age itself, propagating its will as it pleased, and this age chose to act through economics instead of nation-states. Powered by the industrial and digital revolutions that came before it, this age gave birth to a twisted economic revolution, a battlefield revolution. It created a new world without substance. In this new world, there were no ideologies, no principles, no ideals, not even the thing she treasured most, loyalty. There was only the war economy. It was a colossal error in judgment, one Zero couldn't possibly have foreseen.
Liquid Solid also make some noise and try to fuck with the system by Patriots and Snake. Send Snake to sort it out every time, which is obviously the meta narrative of the games being formulaic.
Society has reverted to a
It's just funny that you gotta like try to excuse for being formulaic in like in text, in the text of the story. That's hilarious to me. It just no one would be mad if it didn't do that, you know.
There was so much bad blood between us. It's funny. Now that I'm
I guess what it proves is that you cannot criticize the game for being formulaic because in the text it criticizes itself for being formulaic because the Patriots are bad.
Zero really hate me. Or did he fear me? It's too late to ask him now.
It's almost too bad it didn't make like a Metal Gear Solid 5 where like nothing makes sense anymore because like nothing is like on the rails the way
Original
it was when the Patriots designed it.
paramedic
So like it's just baffling the whole way through.
Eva. Ocelot.
It's just like you boot the game up and then
Passed on.
Snake dies
Only
and then you just
Zero is left.
the rest of the game is actually the B movie on repeat, you know.
Everything has its beginning,
That'd be great.
but it doesn't start at one. It starts long before that. In chaos.
Yeah, MGS2 was very, very meta. Yeah, that was like the whole point of MGS2, yeah. Same idea was born in MGS2 because that game is very much a game about console sequels and trying to have it similar to what the game before.
To life.
He's just reiterating that idea. Yeah, just spelling it out again.
2 becomes 10. 10 becomes 100. Taking it all back to one solves nothing. So long as zero remains, one will eventually grow to 100 again. And so, our goal was to erase Zero.
Shouldn't have dropped all the guns.
We were the mighty Patriots.
You're the perfect opportunity now.
That one man's desires grew huge, bloated.
The desire to see his friend, right?
Technology began to manipulate the economy. We realized too late we had created a beast. We had helped turn Zero into 100.
You didn't have to roast him. He's not that old. He's just ill.
Ours. And for that reason, I'm taking it upon myself to send Zero
Into the sun.
Back to nothing.
I love $1 Million Baby, or whatever the movie was called. Oh, you remember Zero? And that's if you do it, Snake. That's if you choke someone without even touching them. One day, even you can do this.
You going back?
You just gotta wait for them. Just gotta wait for them to become sick enough, dude.
2 times before. Today will mark the 3rd. The fox die. Zero planted in you. It's already begun eating away at my body. Truth is, the fox die in you is what killed Eva and Ocelot. What are you talking about? Naomi. She told me everything. What's wrong? They did it again. They used you to kill me. The Patriots. No, they're proxies in order to bury us. They did it again.
Can't keep getting away with this.
In the end, they're no more than a program. All they can do is repeat the same pattern over and over again. Do me a favor, will you? Take me over to her.
Man, Snake is like such a gomless rube in this game sometimes. You just really need someone to spell everything out to him
Tell you
before he does anything.
about the
Listen, Snake, you gotta breathe.
fox die in your body. The one that mutated. The new fox die inside you continues to multiply. At the same time, it is preventing the old mutated fox die from reproducing.
Press the action button to breathe. Breathe?
The new fox die.
You mean I've gotta manually chew these cornflakes?
Naomi confirmed it in her follow-up. The mutants are receding. Before long, they'll be gone entirely. Does that mean the mutant strain won't cause an epidemic? It will only live as long as you do. But even then, the process will just repeat itself.
His jacket is
One day,
slightly baffling to me.
fox die too will start to mutate and become a new threat.
Very rippled. Yes, breathe. It's when you're taking oxygen through the mouth into your lungs.
Managed to live that long.
Then something, oxygen in your bloodstream, something.
Am I going to die? Everyone dies. You can't stop it. You can't
Snake, you dipshit. You took me to the wrong grave. I put flowers there so you would know. Snake!
Don't waste the life you have left fighting.
Hell yeah, dude. You made it. You survived.
I've never thought of you as a son,
Metal Gear survived.
but
Naturally, that's the next game we have to play.
you as a soldier and as a man.
Nah, we're not doing that. That's no.
My place back then.
That's always a big prank. I would never.
Made the same mistakes that I did.
I made no mistakes. What are you talking about?
Ever since the day I killed the boss with my own hands,
My run of MGS3 was
was already
perfect.
dead.
Buttery smooth. I killed nobody except those couple people that accidentally died through very incidental means. I don't know how it happened, but no, it was not my fault.
Changing the world. It's about doing our best to leave the world the way it is. It's about respecting the will of others and believing in your own. Isn't that what you fought for? At last, I understand the meaning behind what you did.
Are you gonna tell me? In another cutscene?
At last, I understand the truth behind your
Is he gonna do the salute? Cause it. Oh, remember when he did this? He did the exact same thing. Keep going, almost remember, you're so close. Just get your hand in the right place so
me to go.
so I can recollect,
The last ember of this fruitless
connect the
war
synapses.
And at last, those old evils will be gone. Once the source of evil returns to zero, a new one, a new future will be born.
Ah man, we went to the graveyard to kill ourselves, and now we have to bury like 2 people.
Is yours to live in,
This is lame.
not as a snake, but as a man.
How do you feel about my mustache, Dad? Is it too much? It's a little bit too much, right?
Know this. Zero and I,
People definitely want the Roxy old guy look better than Snake. Yeah, he does.
we all fought a long, bloody war for our liberty.
Actually, grooming yourself does help, it seems. Not having a mullet is a big benefit.
From nations and systems and norms and ages. how hard we tried, the only liberty we found was on the inside. Trapped within those limits. The boss and I may have chosen different paths, but in the end, we were both trapped inside the same cage. Liberty. But you have been given freedom.
Man, Foxglove takes a long time to work, doesn't it?
Signed.
I guess this is how Liquid survived for so long.
You are nobody's tool now.
You have to say the kill words before you die.
You are no longer a prisoner of fate. You are no longer a seed of war.
Can seeds of war bloom on the battlefield?
You to see the outside world with your own eyes. Your body and your soul are your own. Forget about us. Live for yourself.
Oh my god, the chair's so creaky, dude.
And find
Oh, come on, Snake. You know he wants a light right now.
on life.
You just cannot do anything without permission, dude.
Boss.
Like Solo was saying to sort him out of the light. Yeah, he's just watching. It's just like, he's so gormless. He's such a rube.
The world would be better off
His freckles
without
are
snakes.
nowhere to be found. Nicey guy, actually. Nah, it's gonna give it. This is good. We're not going back to. Oh, the bot. If only you knew. I would play this game again in 3 years. Definitely. I gotta get the the shotgun that fires the tornadoes. I'm gonna platinum this game. Man, the bloom is strong. Oh, is that it? Did we finish the video game that I thought would never end? Oh my god, we did. Incredible. I'm back now. Hello. We did it. We finished Metal Gear Solid 4, a video game. That is definitely something you can play, enjoy, and have fun with. I think MGS4 is like fairly okay. It plays okay, right? It's fine. But the story is like fucking insane. Like, it just never stops like saying acronyms at you. It never stops. And the rest of the series isn't like that at all, right? It does it sometimes about a few things. You know, it keeps saying like the Patriots, and you're like, what the fuck is a Patriot? But this game is just constantly like, oh, and then the JD met up with the GW to like hire the JC, and they put on a real BB, you know? And you're like meant to understand what any of that means, but like they don't ever like really explain. They explained once, exactly once, and like the cutscenes take so long as well. So like chances are you like glossed over, your eyes just glaze over it for like a second, and you lost the context for the whole fucking game. It's fucking ridiculous.
Mr. Madison, what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Yep. That's a good summary of this game. You're right. Oh, fuck me. Yo, is that the one? No, it's not the one. Oh, here's the you. Oh, I didn't realize this is actually a cover of that song that he used, like from that movie, right? That he used in MGSV. I didn't realize. On the jazz version? What do you mean on the jazz version? Did you have a jazz song and then you hired someone? Can you get someone to unjazz the song, please? Over. This song is too jazzy. Can someone give me a saxophone filter? And get these brass out of me. I don't want these trumpets either. Get them out. Unjazz version. Even if it was non-jazz version, it wouldn't imply the existence of a jazz version. Something about an unjazz version is just very funny. To me at least. Probably to no one else, but to me that's hilarious. I just wanna get to the end so I can save. Oh, these credits take so long. Like friggin' video games and their credits. I'll look at Steam then. I'll look at Steam, and we're gonna figure out what we play for the rest of the night. Oh my god. Oh my god. There it is. In my library. I mean, you said we're never gonna play MGS4 again. But right here in my library, I have Death Stranding. So, I mean, are we really never gonna play MGS4 again? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Freaking Death Stranding, dude. That's gonna be a good time. I guess we can start like Blasphemous. Just play a bit of Blasphemous. See what that's like. MGS4 is a better game than Death Stranding? We'll see about that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like Death Stranding, I think. I swear to God, bro. We'll see. I don't think I'll hate Death Stranding. I just got this feeling in me that I think I'll be totally okay with Death Stranding, but we'll see. It got a bit too toasty in here. Had to turn off the space heater. Dude, it's finally heating up here, man. It's the shoes. It's heating up. I'm not freezing anymore. It's great. I don't hate MGS4 either, but I do recognize that they're both fucking shit, lol. Fair. MGS4 is, in the bits you get to play of it, it's fine. But they don't let you play so much, do they? I mean, I guess you could like skip all the cutscenes, but you lose all context. Dude, you know what someone should do? Is someone should like install Vegas. Or even like Windows Movie Maker or Premiere or whatever. And they should like cut the cutscenes into more watchable lengths. And like cut out anything unimportant. You can just cut entire characters if you want from the cutscenes. And what you do is that you have like a guide to play MGS4, and they'll tell you like you can skip this cutscene or whatever, or like sometimes they'll be like watch this video here and include a video file of like an actual good cutscene, and then the game is like half as long, but like twice as good. Then you could like retcon like a bunch of bad lore as well, dude. Definitely don't do that though, that's really dumb. No, someone's gotta retcon the retcons, come on. I'm definitely MGS4 because it shouldn't exist. Despite being somewhat enjoyable from a pure fantasy perspective. Yeah, MGS4 is absolutely a totally unnecessary game. That is definitely true. Like, saying MGS4 is bad comes from a place of saying the MGS4 could have been literally anything else and it would have been better. The Shine is a game that should exist, but without like an entire story and all the non-pizza delivering input. I haven't seen Death Stranding very much. I can't really comment on it. I've seen like bits and bobs from Vic streaming it, but I didn't catch all of it. But it made me very curious to actually play it though. Very curious. The game looks ridiculous. I can't wait to steal Matt Mikkelsen's baby. I'm gonna yoink baby right out of Hannibal's hands, dude. How long is Firewatch? Hey man, it's your baby. Possessions 9/10 of the law. Firewatch is a 6-hour banger, maybe? It's a big good game. I never played Firewatch. I guess I could play a bit of Firewatch. Yeah, someone's saying for 4 hours in How Long to Beat, and I feel like How Long to Beat is always shorter than I do it. So 46. Boo boo. Oh, Noita. Maybe Noita. Because it got like an hour. Do 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 do. Dude, I have like a few bangers in my library actually that I should be playing. There's too many bangers to like decide on one, you know? Like I was thinking of playing some Fell Seal at some point. Oh.
Snake, wait up. You forgot these.
Snake's living a normal life, dude. Maybe.
No thanks. I'm quitting.
Oh,
Snake,
quit the smoke.
These things will kill you.
where will you go? Our fight is finished. There's nothing left for us to do.
No. There's one thing I still have to do. I have to see this age off. See what the future brings.
Sounds good to me. I'll go with you.
Okay, good. I thought the sequel baiting for a second.
Otacron, I'm gonna be dead soon. You don't have to come.
You said it yourself, Snake. There's nothing inside you can pass on to the next generation. No genes, no memes.
We can pass some memes.
You're a beast.
Sign up for Twitter, Reddit, or whatever.
Rose, there won't be any happy Beauty and the Beast ending for me.
Yeah, those endings are so happy for
All
them.
I have left will be spent living as a beast. A shadow of the inside. Of the old age.
Exactly. That's why you need me. As a witness.
A witness.
Their witness?
Someone on the outside to bear witness to your final days. Someone to pass on your story. Not that I'm the only witness. But I'll remember everything you were.
I got this new cool job, Snake. It's over at Konami. I'm gonna make making video games, Snake.
Besides, you wouldn't let me suffer Sonny's eggs alone, would you?
They promised me a whole new career, Snake. I'm gonna be working there forever. You hear about this? I'm gonna be making games my whole life. Aren't you happy for me, Snake? On the game by Camposanto, who was the most talented in the original Telltale Walking Dead, who then got gobbled up by Volvo.
Come quick! They're ready!
Wait, Camposanto only made one game?
Look,
I heard of the Camposanto's name before, but I didn't realize.
sorta like the sun.
Camposanto. Haven't heard the story. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, they made Firewatch and then they got gobbled up over Volvo, yeah, as I say. Oh my god, my hair's out of control. Oh, dude! Oh, it's a baseball! Oh, I'm a Jagger! That's a good title. Thank you, game. I'm happy to be a Jagger. They made one game and they had another in the chamber when Valve bought them and cancelled it. What is Campus after doing now then? Yeah, because Firewatch was big. Are they just doing like are they doing the Dota anime now? No, yeah, they are doing Underlords. That's the game I was thinking about. I think I'm just skimming this, so I might be wrong. I mentioned South of Alex. Yum 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 yum. Rip. Being a video game company working under Valve sounds like the actual worst. It sounds like a good way to like work on storefronts rather than making video games. I don't understand how I killed 7 people, dude. Can someone tell me how I killed 7 people? Can someone count the 7 people I killed in my playthrough? Because I can't. Working for Valve sounds sick as hell. You just do whatever you feel like. Yeah, like for sure. I'm speaking purely in the perspective of if you want to make a video game specifically, then I wouldn't work for Valve. But if you want to have a sick job, yeah, working for Valve sounds sick. True. But Valve does sound pretty amazing for that. If you're a fan of video games existing, then the people who make those video games working for Volvo is bad. But they do have a badass job. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Agreed. Like, Valve was like, I remember hearing like memes for a long time about like how sick it was working at Valve. Flashbacks watched, remembered 211 times, dude. Weapon times procured. Dude, what? I didn't use a single special item? What the fuck is a special item? I got a lot of points on that. Jagger. Yeah. So fine. Yeah, playing solid normal. That doesn't even sound like a difficult mode. And I got. I took so much damage. It was waiting so much damage on these games. Title awarded aggressive soldiers who were frequently spotted by enemy but rarely died and killed. Oh, you know what? Being a Jagger is not that bad. Awarded aggressive soldiers who were frequently spotted by enemy but rarely died and killed enemies. Hell yeah, dude. That'll do for me. I'll take that. Beep. Raise gun? Hopefully I don't start a war with this gun. Is it just a gun that he starts races with? Oh, special item is like stealth camo, tornado gun. Right, I see. Ready with the L1 button, fire with the R1 button. It's just race gun, dude. Oh, I got the suit. Oh, this is the thing you have to pay for in the V, isn't it? Command vest. I guess that's a reference to something. Oh, is this the suit that the Rat Patrol is using, maybe? Oh, maybe not, I don't know. This one's blue. This one's red, yellow, orange, maybe. Mystery color. Olive? Beige? Something like that. Not olive. Camel. Caramel. The items you obtain will become available after you meet up with Metal Gear Mark II during your next playthrough. Except for iPod music. I don't even get my iPod music? Dang. A race gun is a customized pistol geared towards competition, frequently used in international practical shooting confederation (IPSC) competitions. The point of this gun is that it does Ocelot-style bullet ricochet. I see. So it's not a gun that's like, bang, run now, get going, idiots. Why is it a race then? Is it a race to spin it fastest? And title. How much time left? Damn, we finished that. Way ahead of schedule. Got an hour and a half left. Well, not ahead of schedule. Just I have more time than I knew what to do with. Alright, we're gonna restart the stream for the sake of the VOD here, just so I have it. And I'll be back, and I think we'll play Firewatch. I think we'll start playing Firewatch, and yeah, I think we'll do Firewatch now, and then we do Witcher 3 on Thursday, and then we'll play some more Firewatch on Sunday. Firewatch is good times? Dude, sick. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear Firewatch sounds like a good plan. Be right back then.